Hi, this is Reese from CreataCRM, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can enhance your sales process with MYOB. Now, a lot of people have come to us and said they don't want to change their admin stuff. What that it means is that the people in the admin area, which is using MYOB, doing invoicing, doing purchasing, and all those things, don't want to change. But the sales team, they need to. They need to actually have a better system that actually manages their leads and their sales tracking, and also integrate closely with MYOB. And what they're finding is that they need to work fast and save time, knowing their stock levels real time and anytime, anywhere. So when they do quotes, they can actually tell their clients that there's certain stock available and certain stock that is not. So that helps them prepare, and also it gives them the ability to order extra stock when there's a client ready to do a particular sale. This gives better customer experience with the customers, so the salesperson can better qualify and have better understanding of where the stock's up to and help with that particular process. And that's going to help you have a faster process with your sales cycle. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can do a lead management process, how to have a sales management, quote management, managing your sales and purchasing orders, and then sending invoices all inside of Creator. So that's going to be an amazing, powerful tool for your sales team that can do all these in one location on any device. So that's going to really enhance your sales team to do a lot more and be more efficient with their sales. Now let's have a look at MYOB with Creator. Now what we've got here is a sales cycle MYOB process dashboard, and this really enhances the two extra steps that you need. You need the lead tracking section, you've got the opportunities section that we manage inside of Creator, and the quotes section. Now, just with the quotes, yes, you can do quotes inside of MYOB, but the API for us to connect to doesn't allow us to sync back quotes, so I apologize for that. We're hoping one day MYOB will be able to do that, but at the moment we will start with quotes here. From there, we then can push the MYOB sales orders from the quotes into MYOB, and this allows the user to see all the open invoice and closed invoices just in one dashboard. So we're using the same user experience that's inside of MYOB, so the users are able to actually go through the tabs, exactly the same thing as MYOB, and see where they're up to in the sales cycle. Now let's quickly use Creator in the lead management side. So we're going to open up the contact list inside of Creator. Now as you can see here, you've got probability. Now that's the probability of the particular lead. Now with Creator you can actually just highlight that particular contact, and we're just going to edit that contact. And you can actually enable this particular contact to be a lead. That will automatically add a process for this particular contact, which is this one. This is the sales process. Now in the process you've got stages that you can customize, and from the first stage is initial communication. Now we're going to be setting out information about that client. With leads we have a great section where we can actually, as we talk to the person, we can find out particular interests about that particular person, whether he's likes MYOB, he's talking about job management system, and also things like sales management as well. So you can actually with Creator is actually use your system to identify when people do come through as leads. You can identify straight away what the competitors are, and just general comments about this lead. Now this is great for you to just continue to put information across about this person. So we're going to just enhance him to be preparing a quote. Now see it's gone up. You can have a slider bar to increase the probability of this particular person. So when we save and close, you can see the person that we've edited here is now up to 70% in the lead generation section here. Now when we go to the MYOB sales cycle section here, we can also see that in the lead tracking section we've added this particular person with all the comments and main interests about that particular lead. So that helps you straight away see that particular person or a group selection of leads in one location. Now moving to opportunities, for example, we're going to just create an opportunity with a particular person. So we're going to now click on New Opportunity, and this will allow you to build a opportunity. Now, the difference between a lead and opportunity is a lead is probably people who come from websites, and you need to qualify them, find out what they're about. Once you get to an opportunity, this is all about you probably wanting to send a quote to this person that needs a quote. Sorry for bad typing. Really quickly. So with that, there's a sales process we have for that person as well. So we're going to go through and gaining commitment here, and we're going to actually now fill the details out for the particular person for the opportunity. So we're going to save and close this, and we have an opportunity. So what we also do now is actually add a quote for this person. Client. Quote for client. Now what you can now start doing is adding the quote. Now what this will allow you to do is that here is the inventory stock inside of MYOB. So the great thing with this is that when you're adding a quote, we will sync the inventory items and the items that are in MYOB. So this will have the same user experience which is inside of MYOB, which is going to have the number, item number, you've got the name and the quantity on hand. Now if it's a -1, it means it's not an inventory item, but see here like a D70 handset, there's 19,000 items. So that's in stock, and it gives you the price and the quote. So you can start adding the items of the quote. So this, again, from the start of the video, we were talking about how it saves you time and money adding all these items. Now you can see an item Reese, great item there, is actually not in the stock. So when we put it in stock, we're going to when we do a purchase order, it's going to bounce back and say you haven't got any in stock here. So you straight away, it's going to help the sales team know straight away that there is no stock available for this particular item. So as they are prepared to close the deal, they will probably know that they're going to have to order stock. So we're going to save and close this section here. And you've got the quote item here for $333. Now other things you've got here in the quote, you've got the sales cycle status and the purchase status. This syncs back from the quote, so you can see how the sales order is going and the purchase is going for this particular quote as well. Now let's look at the MYOB sales process dashboard again. So let's recap what we've done so far. We've got a lead status stage where you've got obviously the leads. Now this is good for your suspects that you get from websites and many other things that you have a particular process that you can manage, and you can see what the probability they are inside the lead side of the fence. Then you have the opportunity side of the fence, which is these are things that are more prospects that you've now gathered information, you've got the quote details across, and you can send quotes out to them. These are the quotes that are connected to the opportunities. Now, great thing with that is that you have the ability to have multiple quotes inside of opportunities. So that kind of helps you also clone a quote and resend it out and have a history of all the quotes that you do send out, because a lot of clients do ask for a various number of quotes in here. Then you've got the sales orders that you've got, and you can push the sales orders across, and you've got some like the MYOB invoices and so forth. Now just to go back to the sales order side of the fence, or quote side of the fence, you can see in this field here, which is the quotes sales stages, you can see here when I sorted a particular area, you got the sales order status of it. So that's telling you that you've sent it to a sales order stage, and so it's gone to the admin staff and they're processing it, and you can see where it will go to invoice stage here as well, and see it's been invoiced out as well. So now let's go back to the quote side of the fence that we have. So I'm just going to sort under the current date, invoice number. Grab that one. So we're now going to actually be sending these elements out. So pretend this client is ready to be pushed to MYOB, and we want to actually send sales orders and purchase orders across. So remember the first couple of slides I showed you is that the sales team are more productive and work better with the admin staff. What that means is that now the salesperson is ready to push this into MYOB. It's a sales order and purchase order, and allow them to take control of getting things done. And this is the big pain point for a lot of business owners. So now I've got a approval from a sales order, so I'm going to just actually I'll show you what I'll do. I'll go back to the headed opportunity onto there. I'll edit this and I'm just close the sale. So I'm going to go, yay, we've rung the bell. Close one. Meeting objectives. Save and close. So we're now at the quote. Now we're going to actually look at the actual quote and find out, look, what do we have on stock? So we go to the D70s, plenty of stock here. See here, you've got 19,000 in stock, so we're good here. Remember, this syncs across, so you got none on hand. Oops, resale, lack of new, and investment as well. So you've got two inventories that are lack of stock. So we're going to have to do some purchases orders. Now that can be done by the admin staff, and you can put in the sales order from there. So we're just going to go back to that quote, and what we're going to do now is we're going to now push it to the two products to a purchase order and one to a sales order. So the first thing we're going to do is, we know the D link has heaps of people, items in there. So let's recap again. Yep, there's heaps of them. So let's cancel that, and we're going to send a sales order. Oops, that's right. We're going to actually also send it to an account as well. An account is MYOB account, so I'm going to just go database. There you go. Save and close. Back to that quote. So we're going to go send one sales order across. So the great thing about this is that we can actually do one item at a time. So we click on sales order and send it across. Now that is going to send one sales order across into MYOB. So allowing the admin staff to continually do their tracking. So they've got, see how now you've split, I'm going to hide that little column there just to make it a bit more cleaner. See, you've now got a sales order number 18 getting sent across. You've got the quote itself, no purchases, and if we go back to the sales dashboard, you can see now sales orders are getting tracked across. So you can even see for the salespeople that $200 getting sent across, and you can click to the quote it connects to. So you can start splitting your sales orders up completely. So we're now going to go back to sending another purchase order on the other two products. So when we click on purchase orders, notice there's only now two items left. There's Reese, and I'm going to select on this one, and I can actually choose the supplier that I'm sending it across. So I'm going to choose a supplier. Wow, so I'm going to say Wavelink on this one, free advertising. No, there's no wave. Well, if you type it in correctly, that'll be good. Okay, Wavelink. And we're going to now send that to Wavelink, that particular purchase order. Great. So we've now got one purchase order, one sales order. Now, as I said beforehand, you've got $96.80 that's in purchase and $220 sale in sales order. So that's as you go through. So the great thing about this is starting to look great. So you've now got in the sales cycle stage for quote, and you can see there's got a purchase order and a sales order connected to this as well, and you've got the dollar amounts are connected to here as well, so you can drag and drop this. And with all the views, as you know, in Creator, you can just easily customize it by drag and drop them. So let's go back to that quote again. I am ready to send another purchase order across. So I'm now going to do the final purchase order, and notice it's now got a purchase order here, and you can click on the last item, choose another purchase order of another client. You'll send it across, Lockwood Partners, and click on OK, and it's sent. So we've got now two purchase orders and one sales order, because obviously now that is probably what you want to stop there and allow the power of the admin staff and the people managing MYOB to use it. So the great thing about this is that we will bring all accounts, general ledgers across. So we're really syncing all the information across. So if I went to my accounts here, over here on accounts, if I even brought it across, I can't find it right now. There it is. So this is the accounts, and you can see here you've got all the different assets and liabilities in here, and that helps you understand all your inventory, stock, and what the balance is on those particular accounts as well. So we're matching, when we do purchase orders and sales orders, they are pushing it to the general ledger, which is fantastic for you. So you have everything working together in one location. So there you go. That's created in the sales cycle from leads all the way to invoices. So please give us a call with any questions. There's a heap more videos coming through. So this is there just to give you an insight. Again, Creator is a framework. We can customize more things on top of Creator to help you out. So give us a call, and hopefully hope this helped, and look at the other videos. Thanks.